Today, I have this, a Vintage Tomy Engine. The seller claims this one is broken and doesn't work. So let's open it up and see what's wrong with it. There you go, I opened it up. Let's look at what we got. Right. Let's look at the items separately. So first we have this driver figure. Looks fine, I guess. And we have this tipper wagon, I think. In the listing this was missing. Yeah. Then we have the generic yellow construction wagon thing. And then finally the logo itself, which is an American design. You can see there's a switch there. It has the on-off, it has the direction change at the bottom, and it does have the motor. So, yeah. Let's plug a battery in there and see what happens. So we're gonna take out a battery here, plug it in the correct direction, and let's see what happens. Nothing happens. It's completely seized, and this is in the on direction. So sometimes when you do that, sometimes when you give it a few taps, it's gonna wake up. Listening closely, nothing's happening. So this unit is completely dead, and the battery does work because this is a fresh pair of batteries. So let's open it up and see what's wrong with it. Alright, so the first step to opening up one of these logos is to undo the screws, and as you can see, that one is heavily corroded and that one is just rusted up. So I'm gonna open this up quickly. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to film. I'm just gonna open it up off screen. Quick note before I continue, the battery compartment actually looks fine, except you can see a bit of corrosion there. Due to my shitty lighting and my poor camera focus, you can't see that, but it is slightly corroded. So I think a battery has leaked in the seizing the motor shut. Oh well, let's continue opening this up. Okay, let's open the logo up slowly, and ooh, that is juicy. Okay, so everything is in there, but the main problem is this. We can get it to focus. Those contacts look mighty blue, and if we turn it around, that doesn't look any better. There's corrosion there, some corrosion there. The gears are just dirty, but they do look fine. So the motor is mainly the problem here. So let's get the motor fixed up. Right, so the first thing I'm going to try is to first of all give it 5 volts via USB, just to see if it even powers on at all. Like maybe it's just seized shut, and so maybe that's why it doesn't work. So yeah, it's open. 9 volt, nah. Now the problem is I don't have a soldering iron anymore. Oh wait, right here. Yeah, there you go. This will work. Yeah. Plugging in the USB. USB going into this one. All right. Let's see if this motor has any life in it or not. Connecting the wires up shows absolutely no signs of life. So this motor is cack. Okay, so seeing as the motor is completely cack, let's open up and look. Let's open it up and investigate inside. Let's see what's wrong inside there. Okay, the motor has been opened up, and the inside is absolutely dirty and corroded. And the inside is only a bit crystallized, so I think I'm gonna clean this up and try it again. Alright, so I cleaned everything. The traction tires of this thing were so bad, they just completely came off. they're hard bits now. And there's bits of fluff and carpet in there. I can't use this wheel. I'm just going to take it off this unit, which I was scammed out of. Seller claimed only the motor was missing. It turns out all the internal guts were missing. Hence why I bought this to fix this set that is in here. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. The traction tires actually work on this thing. So, that's going to be interesting. Okay, so, oh shit, that's the wrong aspect. Okay, so I put the two rusty screws in, like, over there. And I put some rust remover as well. It's this stuff on the motor and stuff. But then I made another interesting discovery. One of the brushes is like completely gone. Let me show you. If you look at this brush, you can see there's two, and on the other side there's only one. It's hard to see, but there you go. Only one. That does not work. This will never work like that. So I need to go down into the basement. And I need to quickly find a spare motor because this one was completely gutted. So it's no use whatsoever. Be right back. Okay, I am back. Found a motor that I can use, I think. And let me just quickly test this one to see that this one actually does work. Alright. This one's just dead short. Why is this motor dead short? There you go, it's moving. You can hardly tell this, but if I hold it, it does. Well, doesn't matter. What's important is that the front end works of it. So let me just quickly steal this and try to plop it onto this motor here. Alright, I swapped it over. Let's see if it works. And no. Still doesn't work. Why not? That still doesn't work, although I'm noticing that the commutator is very, very dirty. So let me try to clean that off to the best of my ways. Big update. I cleaned the commutator and now the motor is running. It's slowly speeding up. I'm gonna hold it in this position. Yep. This motor probably hasn't run in like 20 or 30 years. So seeing it spin again is nice. It's just spinning up. Yep. I'm gonna use my lab power supply up there just to give it a bit more voltage. Despite it being 5 volts, I think kickstarting it with 9 volts is gonna wake it up properly. Right, the motor's currently screaming in pain, if you can even hear me over it. It's currently drawing 0.2 amps from my supply. I think this motor is good to go. Okay, so let me just quickly put this thing back together, just loosely like that. And let me see if it's gonna turn on with the battery now. Hey, we have a runner! I can't wait to put this thing back together now. So, okay, and it's put back together. Let's test it. Yeah, there we go. Let's watch it again. And backwards. So there we go. This thing is fully fixed and restored. Hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.